going on, everybody?
You are not seriously putting me on a video.
Yes, I am. Guys, I just wanted to talk about something today, and my wife's quiet.
I'm shy.
Well, I just wanted to share this one with my wife. There's been a lot of autopsies that have been done now, and some specialists, scientists, doctors have been talking about that there's one common theme that they've found out with some of the people who have been greatly affected with COVID-19, and that is that they had a lack of a deficiency of vitamin D in their body.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
So obviously vitamin D is something that it helps your bones and it helps your immune system. So I just wanted to get your thoughts about that, darling.
Okay, I knew you wanted to do that. So basically, I've got fibromyalgia, and as part of my regime, I take vitamin D supplements. So what I actually do, I take a 2000 IU supplement. But what it is that the average person has a level of 70, and I think if you had blood tests, the GP would say, yeah, that's normal. But actually, you almost need to double that to be able to have a better immune system. So for me, it's reduced my inflammation, pain and things like that. So for me, I always have to have mine at a level of like 115, 120 upwards to then not need to have my painkillers. So for me, I always keep my level way over 100, and that's probably what they're starting to see, that actually vitamin D is quite essential, and you cannot get it in lots of foods. So the problem is that you need to have that as a supplement. So if you're taking things like cod liver oil, some of them have vitamin D in it, good multivitamins, but I take the pure 2500 IU, I think it is on the bottle.
I think you've got that here, haven't you?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Have a look at that.
Yeah, so it's in the fridge.
Because from what they've said is only 20% of vitamin Ds can be absorbed in the body by food. So you're looking at the fact that most of us, if we're not taking supplements, will have a vitamin D deficiency. Yeah. And for the people who have actually fought off the virus well, and I know they tag them as healthy people, but those are people that are high in vitamin D.
Okay.
Yeah,
most people, because obviously we don't get enough from the sunshine because of the weather here.
Not today.
Yeah, definitely not today. But that's the one I currently take, which is a Solgar. I'm not sure if I'm meant to advertise or not. But yeah, Solgar 2500. That's what I take. But there are plenty of other products out there, but it's just finding a good quality one.
So that seems to be some of the things. And remember this, guys, we're learning all the time about this. We are going into the unknown, and this has only been found out because they've been managing to do tests with autopsies, and they have found that a great number of people that have passed away have not been able to fight it off, I think is the right way to say it, have been because they've had a lack of vitamin D. So in all of this process...
It'll be interesting to see how many people they've actually done the autopsies on, because if they've only based it on 100 people, then that's not really good data.
No, I think the ones that was tested was about 900. I think it was between 900 and 11.
But at what point did they pick up that correlation in the blood? Do you know what I mean? It's like there could be a multitude of vitamins. So I'm not saying vitamin D would be the only one. Generally, if your body is lacking any vitamin C, it could be a factor as well, because those are good things for your immune system as well. So there's a limit, but obviously you have to get the right data. It has to be based on a large number across a broad spectrum as well. So
because remember when we were talking about vaccines and immunities, I was saying that the scientists are on this now. You know, normally you're looking at months and months and months of research. But they're on this now because there are, if you look at films like World War Z and some pandemic films, we're all different. There's different human body types and there's different immune systems, etc. And they must have found out, why are some people having very mild symptoms and some people that are just completely going under the weather with this thing? And we talked about on the podcast last night where they're talking about 14-day quarantines. But actually, if you've got it, some people have been battling hard for 6 or 7 weeks. Yeah. Chris Cuomo from CNN, for instance. And Mikel Arteta.
Well, there's the initial getting over it, but then it's your body to regain its strength. So actually, it's probably a 4-week process rather than a 2, because it's, because even when my auntie was ill, apparently she was ill for 3-4 weeks, and then even now it's a slow recovery. So.
And that's the thing. I mean, they're talking about mild symptoms, but there has to be a correlation. And I think what the scientists have clicked on is the fact that the people who have had mild symptoms have all had a certain type of, and that's what they've run. That's what they've run with. That's why you're hearing. Going to have to bring up President Trump again. No, we have to because he's not a specialist. He's an idiot, and he doesn't understand how to talk about injecting and disinfecting and all that stuff. This is why they were talking about UV lights. Scientists have been talking about that in a different way, and not understanding
everyone
the
jumping
process.
under a suntan bed isn't gonna.
It isn't, but I think what they were trying to say, which they didn't say, they didn't word it. They didn't word it clearly. What they were trying to say was that the added vitamin D from the body and from the sun will help to boost the body's immune system, thus helping to fight the virus. I think that's really.
But then you say that, I mean, it's not, there are hot countries now which are getting a lot more sun than we are that are still having high cases. So it's not just the sun, it's what's going on in our systems as well. Not unless most of the people that live out in California are all sitting in air-conditioned buildings day in, day out and not actually getting any sun. But, so, we in England, we crave it.
Yeah, we crave it. We had it for 2 days. Friday and Saturday was lovely.
Yep,
yesterday was atrocious. And today we just went out to Wickes to pick up some of the fencing. And we're standing out looking at it thinking, wait till the wind calms down. Actually, we're both still working from home.
Yeah.
But it's when are we going to get the sun back? And I think it's one of those things that we have to wait to see what the scientists are going to say, but it's definitely a thing at the moment now. So I'll leave a description in the comment section below so you guys can take a look for yourself. And it's another added incentive for these scientists to find out how to deal with this thing.
And also zinc as well for your immune system is a good thing to be having as well. So zinc in your diet.
Because remember, as Lisa said, there's been people who also have no history of health problems who were suffered from this as well. So it's really just about the data that they're able to accumulate over a time. So I wouldn't think it's something that they're going to solve in a couple of weeks.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something in the light that over the next few months they'll find out. Yeah.
But they have to do the data against the broad spectrum. Don't just pick vitamin D. Look at everybody's blood counts and all the vitamins and minerals that are in their system. Don't just base it on one, because it could be a deficiency in zinc, it could be a deficiency in B12, it could be a multitude of things. But vitamin D is probably the most obvious one because it supports the immune system. So.
Excellent. So there we go, guys. That's all for today. Thank you, Lisa.
And thanks for stitching me up. Thank you.
Nice one, guys. Peace. Hashtag stay at home. Hashtag with us, not with me. See you guys later.
Okay.